grass pakain sa baka.
While we will be crossing the border, please just stay. Don't go around. Don't take pictures to the Swiss guards and policemen. Just stay, chill, quiet. We don't want to lose any time at the border. We don't want them to stop us or to ask anything. Okay? So just be cool. On your left side, family, you will see this interesting way of planting and cultivation. That's called terrazzamenti, so terracing. It was introduced here by the Ligurian about 4,000 years ago, so a long time ago. And as you can see, it's just on your left side, because it's the only side where the sun arrives. So on the left, indeed, there is anything, just houses, and it's mostly used for vineyard production of many different wines. Most typical is the so-called Nebbiolo, very good red wine. Entonces acabamos de ver, o bueno, todavía se siguen viendo a la izquierda uno de los métodos de cultivación y plantación de viñedos, que se llama terrazzamento. Básicamente son terrazas, lo vieron, y solo están a la izquierda porque es el punto donde le toca el sol. Por eso a la derecha solo hay casas. We can see already a bit of snow in front of us. So, very soon, look to your left side y miren a su izquierda para ver unas cascaditas. The waterfalls on your left side. Beautiful, They are the waterfalls of Acqua Fraggia. Son las cascadas de Acqua Fraggia, que son muy famosas porque se... The Atlantic Code by Leonardo da Vinci is basically a collection of many of his sketches and drawings, and it is conserved in Milano Museum, Pinacoteca Ambrosiana. It's a beautiful experience to go to see the Atlantic Code of Leonardo da Vinci. There are some parts of it that you can see, of course, behind the glass, but you can see the what the ends, Leonardo da Vinci's ends wrote. And it's called Atlantic Code because when they started collecting all the papers that Leonardo wrote, they realized that they were written on huge papers that in that times were used for the Atlantics, for the maps. Entonces el código atlántico de Leonardo da Vinci se conserva en la Pinacoteca Ambrosiana en Milano. Entonces es una experiencia única ir a visitar la Pinacoteca primero, la Galería de Arte, y poder ver también parte del código de Leonardo da Vinci. Obviamente a través de un vidrio, no es que pueden tocar los papeles, pero bueno, es impresionante poder ver desde cerca algo que Leonardo da Vinci mismo dibujó, escribió. Se llama Código Atlántico porque cuando empezaron a poner juntos todos los papeles de Leonardo da Vinci que él mismo había escrito, se dieron cuenta que estaban escritos en papeles gigantes que en esa época solo se utilizaban para los mapas, para los atlantes. Por esa razón se llama Código Atlántico. Beautiful, but it's almost very difficult and hard sometimes to live a normal life in a landscape, in an environment like this, with the high mountains, more than 2,000 meters, and then the valley, and then again mountains, and then again the valley. The train we will take is the Bernina Express train, so it's a panoramic train with big windows. Of the landscape that really change in this area according to the season in which we are. Think that, just to know, nowadays you see there are people playing some water sports, some activities, and in winter the lake is for, I don't know, at least 3-4 months, in winter time is completely frozen. So there are people walking on it, sitting on the lake, and in February there is this crazy event, in my opinion. It's cool, but it's crazy. There are some horses races on the lake. See, on the lake. You see, completely frozen. It's a tradition, and they started doing them in the year 1928. So it's almost 1 century that there are the horses races, horses competition on the lake. No sé, it's completely different. It's weird. But it's very cool, very cool. If you will come back in winter time and if you will do this same day trip, you will see it's gonna be different. So it's exactly, bring your own horses to do the competition. In February it is out. It's called the white grass. If you Google it, if you go on YouTube, then when we will be back in Italiano now. But later, maybe tonight, when we will be coming back to Milano, if you try to Google the white grass, white turf, actually. Yeah. Entonces sí, lo que decía es que cuando ya estaremos volviendo a Milano, mañana o cuando sea, si quieren ponerlo en Google, white turf, como jardín blanco, en el YouTube lo van a ver, estas competiciones de caballos loquísimas. Miren aquí a la derecha qué bonito. To your right side, beautiful. It's beautiful with the flowers as well. Y lo que decía también es que si van a volver en otro momento a Italia o a Suiza directamente, por ejemplo en invierno, y van a hacer esta misma excursión, a vivir esta misma experiencia, van a ver que no será lo mismo, porque el paisaje cambia mucho y parece vivir otra experiencia. Así que siempre, todo el año está recomendado vivir esa experiencia. Es diferente obviamente, pero siempre es muy interesante y muy bonito. No existe una temporada para ir a Suiza y para hacer el tren de Bernina. Está bien todo el año, simplemente es diferente. So there isn't any suggested time to do this day trip, these excursions and the experience of the Bernina train. Every time of the year is fine, it's just different. It seems, they say, that in Switzerland, and in particular in St. Moritz, the sun shines 322 days a year. So it shines a lot. That's what they say. Well, indeed, also you will see soon arriving in St. Moritz that the logo of the city is a smiling sun. That's the reason. You will see it all around. That's the reason why. Apparently, here the sun shines a lot. And Switzerland, and in particular St. Moritz, is very famous worldwide for the winter sports, and above all, as we mentioned, for the skiing. All the people that love to ski around this area, they usually come to Switzerland, to this area. Here they were held also in St. Moritz for 2 times the Winter Olympic Games. So that's also the reason why it's so popular for the winter sports. La gente aquí en Suiza dice que el sol brilla 322 días al año, o sea que casi siempre está soleado, eso es lo que dicen ellos, y esta es la razón para que el logo de la ciudad de St. Moritz, lo van a ver, es un sol, un solcito que sonríe. También si van a comprar algo típico de St. Moritz, se van a encontrar con ese logo. St. Moritz está también muy famosa no solo por el tren del Bernina, sino también por todos los deportes de invierno. Aquí la gente se viene a esquiar y se instaló aquí en St. Moritz el primero ski lift de Suiza. Y hubo 2 veces, estuvieron aquí se hospedaron aquí los Juegos Olímpicos, de Olympic Games, los de invierno obviamente, entonces por eso también se conocen mucho todos los deportes de invierno. Y también lo vamos a ver en el tren del Bernina, vamos a pasar por algunas estaciones de esquí. Everything you need, you bring it with you in St. Moritz, and then in the train. This is the train station where Michele will leave us. Esta es la estación de tren donde Michele nos dejará ahora en